Hello and welcome back to my channel. Say hello to, I forget her name, we'll call her Twilight today, my husband's unicorn. First off, I want to start the video by saying that I am officially going to start doing one video a week now instead of bi-weekly. I recently have decided to, well, somewhat forcefully decided to pursue real estate full-time now. So I am no longer at my current 9-to-5 and I am 100% dedicated to selling real estate. So that's exciting, scary, something I've always wanted to do. So I think it's a good thing. It's a blessing in disguise. Things happen for a reason. However, that also means that I have a little bit more free time right now while I'm building up my business and trying to get clients. So, and you know, even then, you know, it's not a 9-to-5 anymore. So I'm not 40 hours in front of a desk where I can't do anything else but sit at my desk and, you know, do the work I was doing. So I'm gonna try that. I wanna try to build this channel. I can now kind of dedicate more time to it, so not a bad thing. I also wanna say that today's video is gonna be a little bit different format. I'm not doing bag of the week up front because one of the bags I'm talking about is also my bag of the week. But this is also my first collaboration video. And the collaboration is going to be with TotesGene. If you've never seen any of his videos, he will be linked below. Another male handbag lover. Absolutely obsessed with his channel. I've watched all of his videos when I first discovered his channel. There's a couple other male YouTubers who are in the same genre that I like to watch. But he and I have, I think, very similar tastes. And, you know, I like that. I kind of feel like, you know, our tastes jive and the things that we like to talk about are very similar. So I'm really excited and I really hope that this can be the start of a multiple collaboration series because I love watching collab videos. It's always cool to see two different people, you know, share an opinion on the same thing. With that being said, this one may be a little bit off because I've just had a lot going on and, you know, it's the first one, so bear with me particularly. I'm sure his will be excellent and just exactly what we discussed. Mine might be a little bit off. So hopefully he'll bear with me too. So we are going to talk a little bit about contemporary versus, and I'm sorry, there's dust everywhere. Oh, this house. We're going to talk a little bit about contemporary and the luxury designer brands, you know, our favorites. I have two bags, one bag from each. I also have a few additional extra pieces that I'm going to talk about that are my faves, which is why I'm sure I won't follow the guide that we have set. But regardless of, it'll be good. I also like collab videos where there's a little bit of difference in each as well, so I think that's okay. I'll also message him after I film it and see what it turns out to be and say, hey, I did do this. You know, if you want to add that to yours, you can, whatever. But they will get better. I'm hoping that he'll want to do some more with me. So please go like, subscribe, do all the things to his channel. If you're visiting me from his channel, please watch my videos, please subscribe. I am really wanting to grow my channel, you know, especially now. You know, this is my opportunity to do some of the things that I've always wanted to do, one of them being real estate, another one being YouTube, and making YouTube not necessarily, you know, into a job, so to speak, but we all know that YouTube can have monetary, you know, benefits if you do certain things, hit certain goals, and, you know, all that fun stuff. Again, not saying I want to be one of the famous ones, because I don't. But, you know, if I could just do a little bit, maybe supplement some of these purchases, I would love to be able to do that. So please consider subscribing to me. And then, like I said, if you're one of my followers, you don't follow Gene, go do that now. So we're gonna start here first off with my favorite brands. And obviously we all know my favorite contemporary brand, and disclaimer, you know, on this channel, we don't care if it's from Target. We don't care if it's from TJ Maxx. We don't care if it's Louis Vuitton, if it's Gucci, if it's Coach. We don't care. If we love the bag, we love the bag. Also disclaimer, the hair is sticking up. I'm not messing with it. So anyway, my favorite contemporary brand is definitely Coach. And I will lump Coach Outlet and the Coach Boutique together under one umbrella, Coach. Majority of my small leather goods and items like that are actually from the outlet. And some of my like more unique items, for example, you know, if I ever were to buy like a micro bag, things like that, things that I know I won't get a lot of use at, I tend to try to find an outlet version because it saves me a little bit of money on something that I'm not going to get a ton of use at. So like, for example, you know, I'm trying to think of one, you know, card holders. I like card holders. I don't use them very often. I use them when I carry a smaller bag. I'm not gonna buy a $200+ Louis Vuitton card holder when I can buy an outlet card holder for $20, $30, or even a Coach retail card holder for about $75 or under. So that's kind of my thought process there. So we all know I love Coach. Coach is probably my favorite. It is my favorite. You know, like I said, I buy from both the outlet and the boutique. Most of my handbags are from the boutique now. I kind of shifted that. I've noticed as I was going through my closet, I've kind of shifted that paradigm, and now I tend to buy more from the boutique. Just haven't had any of the handbags that I've necessarily been a fan of. The new summer collection just came out though, and there are a few that are chef's kiss, and I will put them on there. Of course, right now I'm not buying anything as I'm going through this transition. I did buy one little item from that collection, again, separate video. But so now that I've told you my favorite contemporary brand, I'm gonna go through some of my favorite pieces from them. I have one handbag and two small leather goods. Again, I know it breaks the rules, but whatever. So this is actually a new edition, and Autumn Beckman has this, and I've always wanted it. And of course it was I believe it was a retail item, but it was discontinued, of course, before I found it on her channel, and I could never find it. It popped up on Poshmark, and I want to say it was marked for like $40, and when I liked it, the seller commented back or offered $30. And that is the Art Deco Puffy card holder. I absolutely love this bag, or this wallet. I will use this with my my pillow tabby because it's puffy, so it goes with it. It's a very similar leather, if not the same leather, to be honest. And it's smaller. I also use this in pretty much any small bag that I have right now. I've used it several times here in the last couple of weeks. So absolutely love her. And then also this would be used inside of this as well. My favorite small accessory or small bag from Coach is the Nolita 15. I also have the 19 I've been carrying recently, and I love that as well. I have that one in black and gold. But I chose this one as my favorite because this green color with the silver hardware I think is just so cool. I think it's very pretty. And I just love this because it's small enough, you know, you can kind of fold the handle down in the back like this. You know, you can just carry it like this, especially if you're somewhere where you're not necessarily comfortable carrying a purse as a man, which is another part of the video that we wanted to talk about. You know, you can kind of just clutch it under your arm like this, or, you know, like this. You just hold it, and it's not as like flashy, if that makes sense. I also love this because if we go somewhere where I just don't want to carry a bag at all, it can fit in my glove box. It can fit in my middle console. It's not visible. So, not that I recommend, you know, leaving bags in cars, but this is great because it holds, you know, a card holder, a hand sanitizer, a car key if I need it to, you know, a chapstick, just a few odds and ends. It carries them all. I can carry it like this, you know, as a little handbag if I'm okay with doing that where I'm at. It can be a little wristlet, of course, and then like I said, you can just hold it as a clutch. The only thing about this bag, and the same with the Nolita 15 or 19, I wish that you could detach the handle completely. So I just spoiled a bag that I haven't revealed to you yet, that won't be revealed before this video, but big totes. If you could detach it, this would be a great just catch-all inside of a big tote. So I wish you could do that. The Louis Vuitton one, I believe you can take it off, I think. But regardless, I think this one was about $40. Can't beat it. The 19, I think I paid about $60. So love it. They're full leather, they're soft leather, you know, they feel like good quality. To be honest, the quality feels very similar to my retail bags, and this was an outlet purchase, so love. And then my favorite Coach handbag is one that I think I have, it's not my most recent because I also can't spoil that one because you haven't seen it yet either. but my favorite Coach handbag is my Lori. I absolutely love her. She is, first off, this green color is beautiful. I want to get it in the all black leather with the black hardware. It's not the suede, it's leather on the side, and it's just all black, and I think the interior is mustard, which I love now. So I love this bag. It's huge. You know, it has the suede, which of course is just very luxurious, and then on the inside it's just the regular Coach fabric. But this bag holds so much. I love that it's long enough. It can go over my shoulder if I want to. You know, it is a great top handle. It has feet. I'm not gonna do a full review. I already have one up on my channel when I purchased it, but it also has a big pocket on the back here. I just absolutely love this handbag. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a great style, great design. So my next part of the video is my favorite luxury designer. And I go back and forth with this brand. We have some beef, but again, my styles change. You know, I'm constantly evolving. As soon as I film this video, I'll have a new favorite bag or a new favorite designer. But right now I'm definitely in a Louis Vuitton mood. I've purchased a few Louis Vuitton items recently. And actually the bag of the week that's sitting right here is actually my very first video I ever made. And this bag hasn't been my favorite bag by Louis Vuitton in a long time. Since I made that video, honestly. I put the bag away and I haven't really used it much since. But in the last couple of weeks, I've actually reached for this bag a few times since April. And it's currently it's basically June. So for the last month, I've actually carried this about probably 2 to 3 weeks out of the month. And that is my Terrain MM from Louis Vuitton that I purchased on Fashion File. Guys, this bag is just awesome. Like, I can't live without it. I love it. One thing I really like about it is it's not a bag where I have to have an organizer like my Speedies. I love my Speedy collection, but those are not as carefree and easy just to shove crap into and go. I mean, this bag, I just dump it all in there, and that's it. You know, I just dump it all and go. And then of course, since it is monogram, my new Sarah wallet, you know, obviously, perfect match. So, love this bag. I've actually, like I said, I've been carrying this bag a lot, and I just switched into it again. It's June 1st is in 2 days, so I will be switching into my Pride bags, but even just for a couple of days, I switched into her, I think 2 days ago, so I knew I'd only be carrying her for about 4 days, but that's fine, because I love her so much. She's just so perfect. She is beautiful. She's elegant. I love her. So this is my favorite one. Again, not going into full detail. I have a whole video on that I can link below. As far as bags that I'm eyeing at these houses, right now at Coach, there's really not much that I want either at the outlet or the retail store. There's a few like micro bags at the outlet that came out with the summer collection that I kind of want. One of them is a micro Rowan. They came out years ago before I started carrying bags, and they've recently re-released them, and I'm kind of contemplating picking one up because I think they're really cute. And again, I want the Nano Speedy, but I'm not paying that for a bag I won't use very much. But the Nano Rowan, you know, under $200, I can see spending that money for something like that. I also, like I said, the Lori in the black. I just saw it recently. I think in the past it's been all black. Even the inside lining was black. Don't know for sure. But I saw it in the store the other day when we walked in to look at the 40% off sale they have. Of course, it wasn't on sale, but they had the Lori with the black hardware, black outside leather, but the inside was a yellow suede, and it is perfection. And I just thought it was the most beautiful thing. So that's also something I'm considering purchasing. As far as Louis Vuitton goes, for a long time, I thought I wanted the on-the-go MM, but now I'm not sure if I do, to be honest. So right now, my wish list from Louis Vuitton actually is pretty empty. There's not a lot on it. Again, I know it sounds silly considering it's one of my favorite brands right now, but there's nothing out that screams to me like, you have to have this, David, buy it, buy it, buy it. Again, I've talked about the on the go before, and I know I'll talk about it in another video you'll be seeing here shortly. I just can't justify the price. To me, it's not worth like $3,200 now for an all canvas tote. It's beautiful, I love it, but it's not in my, I can't justify the price for the bag. So, you know, like I said, so right now there's not a lot on my Louis Vuitton wish list. I might be interested someday in picking up a pochette accessoire or the pochette accessory. It's kind of like the Nolita 19, but it's the canvas version from Vuitton. I have considered potentially picking one of those up, or even just a small Louis Vuitton handbag. Not like the pochette Métis. I definitely love my Cassie over the pochette Métis, you know, especially with the quality concerns, the materials. You know, my Cassie is all leather and it costs $250 on clearance versus I would spend, you know, $2,000 on a pochette Métis. So, you know, I'm just trying to think here of anything there that I would want small bag wise, and I just can't think of any. You know, like the Eva clutch is cute. If I can find one of those, I'd consider buying it. But right now there's nothing on my wish list actually from Vuitton. So that's kind of strange. And I also want to make this video fast, so I'm going to speed through this last section. You know, as far as carrying a bag as a man, you know, you all have seen, or I hope you have seen my, you know, it's a man's world or a man and a woman's world video. Just kind of talking about, you know, thoughts and emotions around carrying handbags. And I guess being a new real estate agent, I can say, you know, my team that I'm working with under my brokerage, it's two guys. One of them I know really well. The other one I know well enough. They're great guys. But I will say sometimes it makes me a little uncomfortable, and I don't feel 100% comfortable carrying, you know, walking into a meeting with this. And same with clients, meeting new clients for the first time. You know, if it's someone I don't know, I would be a little bit hesitant. Just, you know, I don't want to turn them off, you know, like, ugh, he carries a handbag. But then that also is me. So I also don't want people to not know the authentic me. So I'm kind of torn about that. You know, since I've started carrying bags, I don't really care where I go most of the time. I've kind of gotten over that, like, fear of carrying one. But I will say with this new business venture, it does kind of bring some of that back. So I'm kind of working on that right now. And, you know, maybe I'll do a video on that once I kind of have some experience and actually meet a few clients and, you know, kind of get out there and see how it's been. Of course, clients that are friends. I have a few friends that will be looking for homes here in the near future. They already know me and I don't care. But that is something that I've recently been kind of going through in my head as I've started this new venture. So, this video has gotten way too long. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to cut it short here. But I wanna do more collabs with TotesGene, and I want you all to go like his videos and comment and subscribe and do all of the nice things, send all of the love over there. And if you're coming from his, please share me the love. I wanna grow my channel. So, future collabs will be better, I promise. More organized and less like this. This is the first video I filmed since my whirlwind of the last 2 weeks. So bear with us, bear with me more so. And we will see you on the next one. And please go watch Gene's video. I will link it below as soon as I have the link. Thanks, bye.